some people because I look like 3 different answers when I was in a part, like 3 different people were wrong in each section of the paper. So I said I'm gonna post answers and make it all wrong. So questions on the papers that were wrong. I found that
already falling. That's okay. All right, folks, good afternoon. Sorry for the little delay. All right, so we're back now from not about half. We can go to about the 4 if you all want, right? But then there's a short break between 4 o'clock. All right, so we even to knock off question 8 and then 9 and 10. Let me did I give you all 9 and 10 already? But I don't give Anna. Let me. I have to get the question for Nyron. That's a 24 to 27. I'll give Nyron now.
How was that possible? They get an example. I don't know. I think they're like actually robots. But they're making their bio. Yeah, that's me. I love your video so much. Bro, that's not I don't know the university in Poland because you're still at the curve coming though. Is it actually good to make yeah.
I don't know about that. Don't say that aloud in chat now.
How can you say that?
No,
I think they ever see those schools in Jamaica like they always are like university. Answer? Like one in schools?
Which one?
Well, my friend said how the POE like one be like schools in Jamaica always get it.
I have no idea. I don't keep track of that.
Want to make Maryland solid, right?
So I wanted to make Maryland.
Same, I was like genuinely confident to have manufacturing.
I was so
if I saw manufacturing, like I'm making Maryland. This scheme was like.
I was so ready for anything except those 2 topics ago.
Which two?
The ratios and bad debts.
Yeah.
No, why
that provision, but that's a deep cut.
Don't worry, I'll be the first up to make the Americans.
So why would they bring up whole ratios question and then also averages in every other question?
Yeah, no, I find out.
Why would you have a whole question in the first place?
Okay, ladies and gents, we have our functions, and there's a piece of this question I didn't print out for you because there's like one small piece on our whole page. All right, so we just finished question 7, yes? It should say this at the top. Okay. All right. So relations, functions, and graphs. Oh, what's on? I don't know. Okay. So the functions f and g are defined by that. State the value of x that cannot be in the domain of f of x. So this is f of x here. It's what you call a rational function, which is in the form of a fraction, a numerator and a denominator. All right. So what are we talking about here? How could there be a value of x that cannot be in the domain? An x value. What is an x value that cannot exist in the function? That's correct. Why? Correct. So anytime you have a rational function, there is a vulnerability, what I call a vulnerability in the denominator. Any value that makes your denominator equal to 0 is a problem, because if you divide by 0, it's undefined. All right, so if 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, then f of x is undefined. All right, so anytime we divide anything by 0, we can't get an answer. All right, and it has to do with how we define division. Division is repeated subtraction of the same number until you get 0, or until you cannot subtract that same number and get a positive value. For example, if I did 10 divided by 2, I'm asking how many times I could subtract 2 until I get 0, or 1 second, All right. Oh. Hey, Christine, how you doing? Okay, so sorry. So Anamika, Anastasia, Christine here, Christoph, Mr. Dahlia, Elliot, Hannah, Haley. I'm not seeing Jade yet. Okay, maybe she was right. So James went already, right? Jonathan didn't come. Kimura has exams, right? Kitwana here, Luna also has art. Nairon is here, Peyton is here, Risa no. Salome not yet. She has art too. Sanjeev, Shazari, Shamris went home, Zabi, okay. Okay. Alright, so that's basically it. Right. So yeah, 10 minus 2 is 8, minus 2 is 6, minus 2 is 4, minus 2 is 2, and minus 2 is 0. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subtraction. So that's why 10 divided by 2 is 5. But if you subtract 0 from 9, what do you get? 9. Right? So if you do 9 minus 0, you get 9. Minus 0, you get 9. Minus 0, you get 9. And so we'll continue. Right? So some people say when you divide by 0, you get infinity. I don't know that that's a correct mathematical statement, but I understand why they would say. Anyhow, so long story short, whatever value of x renders the denominator equal to 0 cannot be in the domain of f of x. All right. So if we let, so therefore if 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, we'll subtract 1 firstly from both sides of the equation, and then we'll divide by 2. And that is your answer. X equal to minus a half is the value of x that cannot be in the domain of f of x. In other words, it cannot be an x value in this function. Right. And then find in its simple. Okay, so there are actually 2 questions. I didn't print out this page for you guys because all this page asked for was f inverse of x. All right, so I'm going to put it below there as well. 1 second. Right, so fg of x. So when they want fg of x, they want you to substitute the entire function of g into x. So so this entire expression here will sub for x. Did I finish my water? No, right. Right, so when you apply distributive law in your denominator, what happens? 2 by x becomes 2x, and 2 by minus 3 becomes minus 6. And when you have minus 6 plus 1, that simplifies to minus 5. So 9 over 2x minus 5 is the expression for fg of x. Again, they call it a composite or a composition function. Right. For this one now, all right, so for f inverse, so what's your process? We have to let y equal to f of x. Right, so we let y equal to 9 over 2x plus 1. We'll then swap x and y. So we get x equal to 9 over, so swap. 9 over 2y plus 1 And now we have to transpose and make y the subject. So the first thing I would do here, usually with fractions, is I would multiply by the denominator to kind of, as they say, clear it out. Hold on. So if I think bases will come. That's a good question, boy. I think it came recently. It came recently. Yeah.
No, I see I'm good. I'm like, I skipped the question because I don't want to get my hopes down. I was not looking I didn't do my question. Yeah, I was doing it like six paper. I'm like, what is this? Why does it have a B? Is this not long? So they're probably
Right. I think we could just take a touch on it, yeah? That's not a problem. Right. So if we expand using distributive law, we got 2xy plus x equal to 9. Now you want to make y the subject. So the first thing to do is let's remove the x to the back there. So we'll subtract x from both sides, and then we'll divide by 2x to make y the subject. So 9 minus x all over 2x. All right. Therefore, f inverse x is equal to 9 minus x all over 2x. I wish, yeah.
Do you have a handle for that statement or do you like strictly here? Like, I remember you said you did.
I did?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I want yesterday. Not yesterday.
On Friday, we said it.
No, Friday I said that was the matrix of transformation.
Oh. But we have one. I think we have one. I'm sure. Actually, I picked up a bullet. Or?
Yeah. Study talk, boy, to the rescue. All right. In class, people, are we okay with the functions question so far? Any issues, problems, questions, anybody, anything? Yeah. All right. Christina and Haley, just give me a quick Genie chat or some kind of feedback if you give it what's on the screen, please answer. Yeah? All right, cool. Okay, let's go again. So next page. Oh no, that was the F inverse. All right, cool. All right, look what they have here. They have a measurements and quadratics question all of a sudden. All right, cool. The diagram below shows two rectangles, ABCD and GFED. So ABCD is the bigger rectangle and GFED is the smaller kind of cross hashed one, right? ABCD has an area of 44 square centimeters. GFED has sides 4 and 2. And AG and EC, okay, hold on. Let's now. Are equal with a length of 3x. So by writing an expression for the area of triangle ABCD, show that x squared plus 2x minus 4 is 0. Right, okay. Sorry. So ABCD is the bigger of the two rectangles, right? GFED is the smaller of the two rectangles. The bigger rectangle has an area of 44 square centimeters, and the smaller one has dimensions, sorry, hold on, 4 on the vertical, 2 on the horizontal, and AG, which is this section here, and EC, which is this section down here, are both the same measure of 3x centimeters. All right. So by writing an expression for the area of the rectangle, all right, how do we find area of rectangle? Length by breadth, okay. So whether you call this the length and this the breadth or width or whatever you call it, right. So we need to multiply this by that. All right. So we have 3x here and 4. So the whole length in one expression is 3x plus 4. Down here, you have 2 plus 3x. So the whole thing is 3x plus 2, or 2 plus 3x, doesn't matter, because it's addition. So what we have to do now is simply multiply the length by the width. And they told us that is equal to 44. So we have to put that equal to 44. Okay, all right. So please go ahead there. All right, ready? So if we expand, right, so we do 3x by 3x, that'll give us 9x squared. 3x by 2 will give us 6x. 4 by 3x will give us 12x, and 4 by 2 will give us 8. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to simplify the x terms in the middle. 6 and 12 will give us 18, and then we're going to subtract the 44 to bring it across from right side to left, leaving us at 0 on the right hand side of the equation. So now we have 9x squared divided by 18x minus 8 minus 44 is 36. Now 9, 8, and 36 are all divisible by 9. All right, so 9x squared divided by 9 is just x squared. 18x divisible by 9 is just 2x. And minus 36 divided by 9 is just 4. And of course, whatever happens on one side of an equation must happen on the next side. But 0 divided by anything is just 0. And that is exactly what they wanted us to show. All right. In class, people, we okay with that one? Any questions, problems, issues? You want to re-explain or rework it? We good? All right. All right. Christine and Haley, just let me know if you're good with that. Please and thanks. Okay. All right, factorize. Yeah, factorize it. Okay, next piece. Calculate the 3 decimal places the value of x. Right, so we have, it was x squared, what, plus 2x minus 4? Yeah. Now, this cannot be factorized, so guess what you have to do to solve for x? Use the formula, which is x is equal to minus b plus minus c square root of minus 4ac. Very good. Yeah. Where a is the coefficient of the x squared term. Hold on. Yeah. That has been borrowed. No. Christine's older sister Caitlin for her CAPE accounting unit 2 paper tomorrow. Sorry. Tomorrow. Same day as all the one. So I had that's why we couldn't have class Saturday, because I had them. It was their last day Saturday. And I put them on the days that you all had exams last week. But then I wanted to put them Thursday as well, but they had an exam Thursday, so yeah. I wish I could have done both classes right up until the exam, but unfortunately that isn't what it's built in. CAPE accounting unit 2. Paper 2. No, I don't, but I have an uncle who does. And the econ nice if you have a good teacher. All right, so now from out, plugging myself in trouble. Before an expose go up on for a different teacher in comments.
Do you know when they started about what teachers in the comments first? But they didn't do that. Miss first letter the name dot. The week ago, I don't know how many everybody.
Miss what?
It was the miss and then
Who's that? Huh?
first letter and then dot.
Okay. Well, then that narrows it down. You can't. Yeah.
And everybody was.
All right. So I'll give you a minute or so again to plug it up, see what you get. Now it says the 3 decimal places. Now you're probably also going to get two values here, a positive and a negative, but we can't consider the negative value because x is a length and we don't have negative length. So only positive value. And here the joke, you could actually do part 3 to this without doing either part 1 or part 2. Yeah, because the area of the unshaded would be what? The area of the, hold on, or the big rectangle minus the small rectangle, right? The total of the big rectangle is what, 144? And the small one is 8, 4 by 2 is 8. What's that? Which one? The last one? Oh, the perimeter. Wow, look at that. I said area. Wow. Okay, sorry. So I take back my statement.
Why didn't you do one?
I'm trying to focus.
Oh my God, you haven't finished. Actually, stop drinking that. You're feeding water.
Cool, let's go. So minus b is minus 2 plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4. A is 1 and c is minus 4 all over 2 by 1. So 2 squared is 4. Now minus 4 by minus 4 is a positive 4, right? So that is plus or minus 4 plus 16 all over 2. All right, so that's minus 2 plus or minus square root of 20. .236, so 1.236, 1.237.
Oh, you're talking about the one.
Actually, three decimal places in the question.
Well,
Right, make all the mistakes today, people. Tomorrow, when you go in the exam, read the question carefully and make sure you give it what it asks for.
you think like Bill really care?
6, that's correct. Sorry, 1. Yeah, because it's 1 plus, is minus 1 plus root 5, right? Root 5 is 2.236079777. So I forgot the 0. Sorry, yeah. So minus 1 plus that is it. You know, see, I'll see if we can wrap this question. I'm gonna take a nap between class for pressure. Yeah, I up since 5. Went to bed after 12. Anyway, yeah, I was watching the rules of Kevin Hart. I was like, okay, you fine?
Every time, no, when I say so funny, I mean, when he lands, it's funny. If he doesn't land, it's of course, it's like, why you?
There's this movie with the mice about the.
About whole set. It had times it was funny, like in the earlies.
Him and his best, one of his best friends, or like.
Oh,
No,
So like.
it was a serious one where he had to kill somebody, I think, right?
No.
No?
So like,
Okay.
no. He was the one. So it was something like his best friend,
Mm-hmm.
like settled on had like children, and then he wanted to go on like a boy trip,
Mm-hmm.
and he went with him on the boy trip, and he said it's a crazy stuff. I just learned really easy.
White chicks. Yeah.
Are they making any more?
Supposed to. Yeah.
Are they making any more? I heard they were.
Right, so the perimeter of the unshaded region, right? So we come back here, unshaded. So that's the 3x plus this piece here, plus this piece here, plus this piece here, plus that piece, plus that. Unshaded. Good. So yeah, that's like 6 sides. All right, so let's come across here and do it as we have a visual, right? So perimeter of unshaded, right? So GA plus AB plus BC plus CE plus EF plus FG. Okay, so the GA is 3x, right? So that's 3x plus the AB is the same as the horizontal below. That's 3x plus 2. The BC is 3x plus 4. The CE is 3x again. The EF is 4. And then the FG is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, okay, cool. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. You have 4 sets of 3x. You have 2 2s and 2 4s, right? So that's 12x plus 4 plus 8. So that's 12x plus 12. All right, so plug it up in your calculator.
Yeah, but you're gonna be really.
26.832.
Yeah, I asked the D1 shape and I get the same answer.
Yeah.
So if I did that and I get the same answer.
But right. It's right. Because look, this piece here matches to this piece here, right?
Yeah.
And then this piece here and this piece here are the same, right? Yeah.
If you multiply this by this, you
Uh-huh. Because that's area. They want perimeter. Because then you'll miss out the little kind of L piece in the middle to the bottom right left hand side. Oh, do you have the 26? How do I have that intro boy? I don't know. Oh, I got that. Let me see. Yeah, I did 12 by the 1.236. And added the next 12. There, that's all I get. Right, because it came back to 12x plus 12, right? Sorry. Okay. All right, in class, people, are you okay with that perimeter? Yeah? No? Maybe? All right. Christina Haley, Dr. Man, we good there? Okay. All right. All right.
Bro, this is just like you just do it. I'm just stuck like that. It's not your That is the focus.
All right, you want to 9 and 10 here?
If I did it like this plus this and then multiply by 2 right?
What was that?
This plus this and then times
Yeah, that's fine.
2. Doing it like what is grammar? Mine is just I think I'm locked in. I'm locked in on purpose.
Wait, and they're going to give
I
you a
didn't
question.
We always need
That's 10.
B.
Okay. I give you a question.
You know, I say I
Oh, wait, yeah.
Okay.
This one is
Oh.
Oh, yes. Exactly.
I don't know, I can't remember anymore. Looking at it.
I don't know, look at it.
Oh, yeah. Did we not get one? Give you one?
I didn't know it was on, it would. How did you know? This sounds like 6 seconds.
is DBA is definitely a
I thought Albert Einstein.
Why don't have a DBA?
DBA. You have some minus 46 from 90
But how you know that's a 90 degree angle?
because it's a triangle and a semicircle.
Woo! I forgot to know about that. Wait, that's a thing? We did that.
No, this. Yeah.
But
yeah,
that
one
was
is
like 90 degrees. What's that? That is not like
You can't be that. No, this.
Yeah, but that. I know, but I'm looking at that. I have no idea it could be.
What's that?
I can't do this. Oh my gosh, yes, how many that don't you see
Isn't 90
that no,
area
this place this is equal to 180, this place this is equal to 180. I'm making my button. I understand what I thought I used to know, but I don't know what they I don't know what they either.
What is it called?
Oh, the quadrilaterals. Yeah, opposite angles or
Sorry,
angles.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes.
What is the quadrilateral angles?
Cyclic quadrilateral.
Quadrilateral.
Cyclic quadrilateral.
Okay, but I don't think this even applies to this one.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it doesn't.
Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral.
I know what 180.
Supplementary.
I'm supplementary meaning it is equal to 180.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Right, but how we were talking about this? Because if you then they add you know what you can like, but there's so many lines. I just said something. I mean, she would have known. Oh, so that. No, she would not have known.
All right, so let's take a look. Diagram below shows a circle where AC is a diameter. So quick question, a diameter cuts a circle in half. Half a circle is called and the angle of a semicircle is 90 degrees. So you have a 90 degree angle here, a 90 degree angle here. You have two 90s, right? B and D are two other points on the circle and DCE is a straight line. CAB is 28, DBC is 46. Calculate the value of each of the following angles, show detailed working when necessary, and give a reason to support your answer. So DBA. So the first angle they want is the angle DBA. So DBA, that's this angle here. Okay, so with DBA now, right, so we just said that the whole angle here is 90 degrees, right? Because the angle in a semicircle is 90 degrees. So if we have this piece that's 46, to find this other piece, all we have to do is take 90 and minus 46. So that's 44, right? Right. The angle in a semicircle is 90 degrees. Right, so that's the first part there. Next piece is what? DMC and BCE. Okay, cool. So let's go. DMC. Sorry, what? Did I see right? DMC? DAC. Wow. DAC and BCE. Okay, cool. DAC. Right, that's simple as well. That's 46 degrees. Because if you take off that,
Oh yeah, because when it's looking at the
Angles in the same sector standing on the same arc. Angles in the same segment. Yeah. Yeah. So again, if you look at it, yeah. So angles in the same segment standing on the same arc are equal. So that's equal to DBC. Angles in the same segment standing on the same arc are equal. All right, and the last one they wanted was BCE. Okay. BCE. Okay. That's here. Right, so that's equal to 46 and 28. Because the exterior angle of a cyclic quad is equal to the opposite interior angle.
You're on a roller boy. Oh my gosh, I put it on the rest of them.
Yeah. The exterior angle, sorry, of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to the opposite interior. Hey guys, I have to take a run up just to get some ice to pour myself because I'm knocking out here. Yeah, I can't make. I want to make this today, so I'm just gonna run upstairs get some. I have an ice pack waiting, so I just rub it on myself a little bit and then come back.
It looks like
All right, check it. Anna, if you blank off this line here, and then blank off this line here,
Yeah.
you kind of see the kind of double triangle thing, where all of the vertices touch the circumference in the rule of life.
I thought I got a bunch.
All right, okay, that's it.
Yeah, come on, like 5 to.
Yeah, all that good. All that good. Okay. All right, later. Okay, in class, people, are we okay with the initial 3 questions here? DBA, and then these 2 here. If not, then let me know if you need me to go over it again. There's no problem. But you gotta tell me.
Like on this room,
Yes.
Can you like send me home with a bunch of like circle questions?
I'll send you a link to the Dropbox and you can download the papers and go through. I mean, I do have the past papers for trigonometry. Combined.
Yes.
Oh no, just come on. Taking off. Oh, sorry. Good? Alright. Alright, cool.
Oh, I got it.
One at a time. Oh. Okay, alright. I'm gonna start off with question 9. I'll go upstairs and take a little watch face and come back. Okay. Sorry, Christine and Haley, are we okay with the circle geometry question? Just give a little feedback, please, and thanks, yeah? Right, scene 1. Okay. Yes. PQ and area.
That's wrong anyway. Wait, this oh, you signed.
Alright. So quadrilateral, so basically what they look, how they're looking at it is they kind of blanking out this line here. So you just have the 4 lines. Right, you have the 4 sizes, so it's a trapezium, more or less. Right, PQ and SR are parallel. That's interesting. So they're telling us that PQ and SR are parallel.
What is it?
And you have a Z angle there, yeah? Okay, interesting. I'll put the arrows on them, yeah? Bang bang bang. From Creepy Nuts. Opening for Marshall.
No.
Huh? Right.
Yeah.
You have an 82-degree angle, a 60-degree angle. Okay, cool. We have a 90-degree angle up in the top left-hand corner there. What else we seeing?
SV60.
SP. Right, yeah, because if those two lines are parallel, this is also a 90-degree angle here. So this angle here has to be 60 degrees. Good observation. And this has to be 30 as well. Because it is Z. Yeah. This one is kind of more F angles. All right. So they want PS. As a basic trig one. Length of PQ. Right. Length of PQ. You could, but if you find the length of PS, then the length of PQ could be found either by reversing Pythagoras or yeah. PS, well, basic tricks. All right, guys, I will knocking out here. I'm gonna take a little wash face and come back. Alright, we'll be back in like 5 minutes. Possibly less.
What do you get for PS?
Wait, what did you do?
I did the cause rule.
Oh, why?
Because you have the adjacent
I
side. You have to find the adjacent. So it's the. What should I just say? He's always right.
I was younger.
I probably wrong those.
I'm not going to. Yeah.
Wait, you said you're on TikTok with only secret there.
Yeah.
Send it to me, please.
No, don't send it now. I'll send it. Because we don't even know who you are.
Bro, just airdrop it.
TikTok.
Send it to Hannah, send it to me.
No, they should be paying my plane job. I want them to feed you, what's on $30 to get you out. After 17,
Don't get it, please.
Because I found it good.
Very
I
nice. Because it's public.
Why did you do that? Here, PQRS.
A lot.
Based by height. You can fucking not, right? I'm so.
You know.
I love it. Remember we were saying. Okay.
Proper. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, why does that look so real?
Because it.
No.
That could not be real.
I was kind of like last month.
That is not real.
I know it's not real.
Stop.
You know, she don't put that on a bottle.
She put that on her bottle. She said I wasn't there.
She said she didn't want to tell anybody. You're right next to Christian. I was one of the most devious thing of Christian yesterday. Do you have this one?
Ivan.
Right, I had that. She didn't show it to me. Why she have like 2 or 3 of them on?
So you get on like if you were in one for like 2 years or
How long are you? Like something like that. No, please. Something like that.
still in TV.
Hey, girl, be ready when you go. You go.
Ah, no, that's
I don't know what. Who are you with?
it's okay, I respect your privacy.
Bro, he doesn't. He's also 3 times.
Okay, I respect your privacy, no.
I have people out there to cry like
What?
Boys also like when boys are so
like
cry.
when you when I see my character. Yes. You're sure?
Wait, what happened? No, it's off, it's off.
No, it's on. It's always on. Go behind the little pair. he'll pay everybody super.
Yeah, it's on.
Nah, it does.
Wait, what happened? I cried, I said.
No, I was saying, he wanted to like freedom time. That's like me when I was born in speech of graduation and nobody else was born, and I was like,
We were born.
actually you're born too? No, but I found out after this somebody I was like actually like everybody like one of my friends came up to me, I just started crying and something on my head. No, it's not Angie.
Well, I want the gym is
Stop touching people's toys.
He gets pissed.
I'm gonna go into YouTube and find out.
That's cool.
Adaptation right now.
I love getting off the
Of the world.
like
So he said,
you give me a laugh and I
You know.
I'm waiting.
Oh my gosh.
just ran out there. That means they'll pay you annoying laugh like a root.
Bro, and they probably hate me, bro.
Said from everybody from Jamaica should be. Steve, who signed? You just said that? Aye. It'll go around the laughing now.
No one on though.
What do you get for the
Didn't do it, bro.
PS?
Bro,
What do you get for PS?
don't PS me off. Don't piss me off. Don't
Okay,
PS me off.
I got 4-2.
42?
No, I got 4 also.
Okay, we not the youngster love you.
Chris is back.
Alright, wait 5 minutes, so I'm over.
Is it 4?
About 8 minutes.
That's right. That's right. It's 4 yards. 4 centimeters.
Which one?
What?
Chris, we didn't know we're so loud.
Yeah.
It's like loud. Like, bro, we were seeing so much of it.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, sorry. I'm back. Okay, so the length of PS. So we have the presence of a right angle there. So we could use basic trig functions, right? Now, here's the thing. Right. So the length for which we are looking is actually opposite this length, this angle, sorry, right? Just now. Okay, let's try that again. Could you hurt? Right. So it's opposite that side. And the one length we have is opposite the height, opposite the right angle, which makes it the what? Hypotenuse. So which ratio uses opposite and hypotenuse? Sine. Sine 30 is equal to PS over 8. So therefore 8 by sine 30 give us PS. And for the add maths above, or add maths people above, the sine 30 is a half. And 8 by a half will give us what? Yep.
I use cos though.
Cos of 60, that's fine. Because sine 30 and cos 60 is equal.
So if it wasn't the 30 and 60 where I got it wrong.
It depends on how you work it. I mean, given your process, it's something like you know you was doing. So I think it should be okay. Okay, next. The only length of PQ. So PQ is the third length in a right angle triangle. So guess what? We could just reverse Pythagoras, right? So Pythagoras tells us that PQ squared plus PS squared is equal to QS squared. So PQ squared plus 4 squared is equal to 8 squared. So to solve for PQ squared, we'd subtract 4 squared from both sides of the equation, right? So 8 squared is what, 64? 4 squared is 16, and we get 48. So PQ is equal to the root of 48, which is pretty close to 7, practically equal to 7.
6.9.
What's that? 6.9. Did they give us a degree of accuracy? No. Right? So about 6.9 centimeters, correct to 1 decimal place. And the area of PQRS. PQRS. So that's the whole triangle, the whole trapezium. Okay, so what do we need? Area of a trapezium is half of the sum of the parallel sides. So if you take that out, so half the sum of the yellow sides plus, multiplied by the perpendicular distance between, which is the 4. But to that end, we would need SR. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so to find SR, we would need to use sine rule. Yeah, because this angle across here, 30 and 82 is 112. 112 from 180 to 68. Right, so sine, not sine. So SR. So using several SR, which is that is over sine 82, is equal to 8 over sine 68. So we multiply by sine 82. So about 8.5 centimeters. Okay, so this is 8.5 down here. What was the value we solved just now? 6.9?
Yeah.
So the formula for the area of a trapezium is 1/2 of the sum of the parallel sides, so 6.9 plus 8.5 by 1/2 multiplied by the perpendicular distance between. No problem. So 6.9 is what? Or 15.4, half of which is 7.7. 7.7 by 4 is 28 plus 2 which is 30.8. Whoa. Go away. Go away. Go away. You? What is that?
Is that sine rule?
Yeah.
Wait, is that only one rule?
Yeah. Okay. All right. In class, people, talk to me. Are we okay with this aspect of question 9? Do any of you have any questions, problems, issues, anything I want to go over, re-explain in more detail, different way? Anything you missed, anything you're not sure about? All right, Christine, Haley, same for you. If you guys are good with that, let me know, please, on thanks. Yeah, all right, lovely. So we have one more question to go, but not too much time. Question 10. Well, we could get at least the matrices done for sure. Find the matrix product 1 minus 1, 3, 4, H, K, 5. So I'm assuming they want it in terms of H and K. All right, so well, we did some matrix multiplication last week when we were talking about the matrices of transformation, right? So we had to go row by column. So minus 1 by K plus 3 by 5. And then row by column. So 4 by K and H by 5. You go again. So if you had a second column, you just go the row by that column, and that'll give you a thing there, and then row by column again. I'll give you that.
It smells.
Yeah. If you're not sure, I have a playlist on YouTube, and I have separate videos for each part of it. So I have addition, subtraction, and multiplication in one. No, I have one separate. On YouTube since 2019. Yeah. Right, so when you simplify, minus 1 by K is simply minus K, 3 by 5 is 15. 4 by K is 4K, and 5 by H is just 5H. So you can leave it like that, or you can put K minus 15, and then 4K plus 5H, or whatever the case is. Okay, now it says, hence find the values of H and K that satisfy that matrix equation down there, where the answer is equal to 0. So we could state that. We say, hey, hold on, wait a minute. Huh? So if minus K plus 15 over 4K plus 5H is equal to 0, 0, it means each of those statements is equal to 0, right? Then minus K plus 15 or 15 minus K is equal to 0, in which case 15 would be equal to K, or K is equal to 15. And 4K plus 5H is equal to 0. Now if K is 15, you have 4 by 15, sorry, one sec, plus 5H. 4 by 15 is 60. Sorry, again, too small there. So therefore, 5H would be equal to minus 60. And then H would be equal to minus 60 over 5, which is minus 12.
K is 15, H is minus 12.
Yeah, K is 15, H is minus 12. Right, so you let the matrix. So, of course, this here is the same as this. And if we are told that this is equal to 0, 0, it therefore means that this is equal to 0, 0. And then you take each corresponding element between the matrices, right? Minus K plus 15 is 0, K is 15. If 4K plus 5H is 0, 4 by 15 is 60. 60 plus 5H is 0, well, 5 into 60 goes 12 times, so minus 12. Right, in class, people, we okay with the first page here? Questions, anybody, anything? No? All right, Christine and Haley, just give me a quick check-in with this page. Thanks. Seen some jotting down still going on, so I'll give you a minute or two. No, but it also does depend on how the exam comes. Just like with accounts, right?
Look like I don't know, subtracting comes.
Or there's no. The CXC never say what the partial for anything was.
1 year, somebody says like 48%.
Where they get that from? CXC never said nothing.
How many people passed in actual?
Oh, okay, like the percentage of people who pass.
Like how many people actually
Right, okay. Right, okay. Okay.
Now it's like 35 something. This seems like 35.
Yeah, that's not something to be talking about the daily play test.
That's like showing us more.
Okay.
And budget.
So using a matrix method, solve the simultaneous equations that. All right. So what's the first step here? The first step is to extract the coefficients and make a 2 by 2 matrix with them. So 2, 3 minus 5 and 1. Then put the algebra in a separate matrix there and put that equal to the 5 and 13. Okay, then we'll call this matrix A. It's being multiplied by an X matrix, and that's equal to matrix B. All right, so in order to solve for the X, you have to kind of move the A over. Now, we have no division operation with matrices, but we can multiply the matrix, the inverse matrix, on both sides of the equation. And A inverse by A will give us something called I, the identity matrix. And of course, the identity matrix is the matrix equivalent of multiplying by 1, which gives us back to the same old X. So we got to find A inverse. Okay, cool. Let's find A inverse, shall we? So A inverse is equal to 1 over the determinant of A multiplied by A adjoint. The determinant of A is the product of the elements along the lead diagonal, AD by BC, minus the product of the elements along the secondary diagonal. That's 3 by minus 5. And the adjoint is a rearrangement of the elements of the matrix. So the elements on the lead diagonal switch positions. The elements on the other diagonal take the opposite sign of what they originally had. Whatever was negative becomes positive. Whatever was positive becomes negative. Now, 2 by 1 is 2. Minus 3 by minus 5 is plus 17. So you have 1 over 17 by 1 minus 3, 5, 2. My advice, leave the 1 over 17 outside for now. CPU, you're welcome. No problem. Right, now the final thing is to basically execute the last line using the matrices you have. So the X matrix is the XY matrix. Hold on one second.
Isn't it 2 plus 15, then you get the 17?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Right, I'll just add the 17 below. Okay, so XY is equal to 1 over 17 by 1 minus 3, 5, 2 by 5, 13. Okay, so again, row by column. So 1 minus 3 by 5, 13. That's 1 by 5 plus minus 3 by 13. And then 5, 2 by 5, 13. One by 5 is 5 minus 3, but that is minus 39. And that's 25 plus 26. Five minus 39 is minus 34. 25 and 26 is 51. Now we have minus 34 over 17 and 51 over 17, which gives us minus 2 and 3. Therefore, X is minus 2 and Y is 3. Alright, we have one more part to go, but it's basically half 3. We'll take a quick look at it. Maybe we could rush it down in 2 minutes. But maybe if you had to go, you had to go. Alright, good luck tomorrow and go to exams. Let me know how it goes. If I get a copy, I'll keep it to myself. Yeah, across the road.
When Summer is showing that you posted the answers, do you think I left my physics lessons leave just so I can go and like I'll pop and just watch you with paper?
I don't think I was able to access and I was like going wrong and just
I'll cry.
I left my whole book in lessons and I lost it and then found it.
Oh, well, glad you find about. Alright. In class, people, are you okay with what's on the screen there? The pink, the green, and the blue? If there's any particular aspect you're not sure about, let me know. I could dive more into it. Or re-explain at the very least. Alright, Christine and Eileen, just let me know quickly. If you're good with that, please answer. But of course, if you have any questions, yeah, okay, good. Shift location or you want? Okay, alright, we'll good luck tomorrow. Let me know how it goes. I'll be in touch with the people ones, right? Alright, later.
What is my analogy? Since lit is on 12, I'm gonna write about like my days so far and 12 after. That's why it's nice.
What? What?
Since the exam was only 12, I was writing about my day and I was like 12 days or 12 nights. Like I was writing about what happened that day. So
And
like, I was writing,
they will scratch your paper like that.
you guys
So-
zero. Like it's
That and last, so stop talking.
no, you're not.
It was like
You're
you.
Why did you write about the 12th of afternoon instead?
Why did you take my drink?
Alright. Okay guys, so it is 3:30, but if you had to go, cool. If not, then you could wait, it's missing a page. Come on, it's not. That's 3 marks. 2 and a 7. 2 and 4, 7. Yes. Okay, so hold on, it's not 2019, boy. The last page gone then. Oh, okay, okay, here. I have it here. Yeah, OD and BE. So,
Leave back Tuesday.
yeah. So, what do I have it across here then? OD and BE.
It's like you always people that think about it.
Not the hardest.
Sure, I'm just reading you. No, I feel like I'm gonna get like a 3.
No.
Look.
So-
Oh, I came in
so-
there.
alright.
Was he what?
Right. So I brought it because yes, it was one of the slightly more challenging papers in a while, but it wasn't. I wouldn't call it the hardest per se. Okay. All right. So if you could hold on, cool. If you can't hold on, then that goes, no problem. All right.
Isn't vector just like a number?
What was that?
Isn't vector just like one number?
Yeah. Just in number 10, I did part A or part B. Right, so relative to the origin. So in other words, you have position vectors. So OA, to go from O to A, sorry, that's not A. It's just 9. So 9 on the horizontal, 0 on the vertical. To go from O to B, 3 horizontally, then 6 vertically.
Oh.
Right, D and E are so it's a 1/3, 1/3, 2/3 split. So this piece here is clearly the 1/3 of AB.
So 1/3 of 3 and 6.
1/3 of this piece here. All right, if you look at it, to go from, I guess, from either from A to B, you had to go backward 6 spaces and up 6. To go from 9 to 3 now, backward 6. And from 0 to 6, this is up 6, right? Positive 6. But it means that this piece here, so if that bottom piece is 1/3, this piece here will be 2/3 AB. And the same thing with the E, right? OE is 1/3, right? So this piece here is 1/3 of OA, which means that the whole piece, the rest of it is what fraction? Okay. So the first thing they want is the vector AB. So to go from A to B, like I was saying, you could go from A to O and then O to B. AO is the inverse of OA.
Oh my gosh, I thought these were
Oh, that's Kayla now.
We're back, okay.
No. I was kidding. I was kidding.
Right? Again, to go from 9 back to 3, you have to move 6 spaces to the left, so that's minus 6. To go from 0 to 6, that's 6 spaces up, that's positive 6. Right, that's part A. All right, OD. All right, oh dear. Okay, so to go from O to D, we want to go from this point here to this point here. The easiest way to go is from O to A and then A to D. Let's try that. OA plus AD. Hold on, huh? And as we know, AD is 1/3 of AB. So that's equal to 9, 0 plus 1/3 of minus 6, 6. It's 9, 0 plus minus 2, 2. It becomes 7, 2. Why is that? Where? Uh-huh. So that's the O in all of them. Yeah. And then BE is the last one. All right, so hold on. I'll copy and paste this across to the next side. BE. So let's go back here and we could work BE. Yeah, okay. So BE means you're going to go from here to here. So that's BO plus OE. BO is the inverse of OB. And OE is 1/3 of OA. So OB is minus 3 minus 6. And you have 1/3 of 9, 0. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. Minus 6 plus 0 is minus 6. Okay, cool. All right, so we went a little over time there. Sorry about that. But yeah, well, one, if I had start back on time and two not taking a short break, then we could have finished on time. Anyhow, it wasn't so bad. All right, guys. So that was the 2019. That was the final paper before COVID.
I think that's what I have to do.
That's what I wrote.
No, people before COVID, I was not going.
Yeah, I think that's what I have to do.
That paper was a toughish one relative to stuff we've done. But yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do, right, is ask if there are any questions. Now, if you have any questions, now is a good time to ask, right? If, however, not, then again, it will take like 20 minutes. I'll take like a real short nap because, yeah, I'll need that for the next 4.5 hours. 30, but then we will start it again. But the question is, what do we do after? Do we find our next paper to kind of just browse through, or do we work specific aspects? Like, for example, we haven't really worked questions with matrices of transformation. So do we? So we did transformations, but we.
With matrices, like how soon?
I think we had. Huh? All right, then we gotta do some computing square. So.
I'm gonna say something about Elliot. Your part was Elliot. It's like your basic review Elliot. It's basically small.
All right.
Albert Einstein. I'll take it.
Cool. All right. So Christine Haley, I'll check her back around 4.
Just take the compliment.
All right, YouTube. Sorry. I was sent by Kevin Springer. Oh, okay, cool. Go on, Cornelius. That's 2:47. Wow, afternoon. Sorry, guys. 90, 46, 44, right?
Yeah,
How
so
could she know?
Yeah, so wanna sleep. That was
I
correct.
wanna
Next
say
us.
things
Yeah.
on stream.
She might.
In text box, please. Oh, yeah, sorry, Eugene. On the lines. Yeah, sorry, I went
That's okay.
yeah, thanks, Kwasa.
It's okay, but like think about it.
Yeah. You're sure not too noisy. They should help us solve the questions.
What did they say?
We would
That was 309. That's a half hour ago. That's when I went to work
Who
place.
said that?
I didn't know what they said.
Is there anything? Yeah, I do teach like anything science or language or geography. Next paper too, I think, I don't know the person. Amber Forest. What year? 2019, sorry. Kwasa, it's alright. May 2019, Amber. May 20, no, I don't have May 26, no, I don't. Learn maths today and pass tomorrow. If the exam come a real nice, yeah. Alright, we were kind of lost. Yeah, sorry, I was kind of rushing on our last part there. I can't do it over right now. No, don't leak nothing. Alright, anyhow, guys, I had to take out 20 minutes. I'll check out the back. No, Kwasa, I read yours. Kwasa N4Z. That's not you. You said leak it tonight. I'm watching you. I have no comments on TikTok.
Jan exam.
I'm not. It's just that there's a delay, like a 6-second delay or 7-second delay between now and when you're on YouTube see it. Alright, but yeah, I had to take a short break there. Like a 20 minutes. I want to take like a 10-minute nap.
Imagine if it's so bad, they tell us we actually it's so good.
Yeah, Anna study buddy, what vibes? You good? Alright, TikTok. Check it back in 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I think.
Wait, what?
That's like multiple choice and there's only like 2 answers.
Yeah.
If you got everything right.
Anna, I am. Anna study buddy, are you hearing me? YouTube, what are you hearing, man? What's the story? Yeah, 20 minutes. I'll take another 20 minutes. You all on? Or which chat you all on? YouTube or the TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Look, your little big bar. Oh my gosh, you're doing so much.
It's very sensitive.
Somebody says leak it tonight in YouTube chat.
You're hearing now. Alright, cool.
Please.
If I do it.
Yes.
Then someone asked if you're reading any messages.
Yeah, I am. Finish up. Give me like 15-20 minutes. And we come back and we start again. We're doing some I'll pick out some questions.
It should be mods to the the crash course. It should be mods.
Yeah.
Mods?
No, on a real door looking for people that help her out. Like the PV and the maths.